common use is servers. We see people just take a local server to the cloud. And this can be things like your Active Directory server. It can be things like your file server. It can be things like your applications or line of business servers. And this is where we've partnered very closely with DFC and brought that Dynamics into those cloud applications. So you no longer have to purchase a huge piece of equipment to run those line of business servers. Databases are very common. Basically, any virtual machine, virtual desktop, or remote desktop can be put in the cloud, and we see that as an application. The next common use for the cloud is backup. We're all concerned about backup. There's not a single one of us that doesn't worry about backing up those servers. We went through all the blood, sweat, and tears getting the thing working, so the last thing we want to see is that server be gone if we show up to the office and there's smoke coming out of it, or even just the most common is a user deleting information. Now, they may not have intended to it, but we've all deleted a file that we didn't really understand was really, really gone once we deleted it. And that backup is critical to get that information back. I remember a story myself where I had, this was Windows, I want to say it was Windows XP, and you could drag folders from your file server onto your taskbar. And I thought that was really cool because it was really easy to access those files. So I took our entire marketing folder and I dumped it on our taskbar because that was one folder I was working in quite often to do proposals, etc. Well, I didn't realize that when I put it there, I was actually putting the real folder on my taskbar that was connected to our file server, and when I deleted it, after it started taking a while to delete, I realized I might be doing something wrong, and sure enough, I was actually deleting the contents of the marketing folder. Now, I was bright enough at the moment to click cancel, but not quick enough to have lost probably a quarter of the marketing files. So I ran down quickly to our technical person at the office and said told them what I did. And if we had not had a backup, if we had not had that information from the day before, that stuff would have been gone. And that's a common scenario you see each and every day in an office environment. So online data backup is probably the first and foremost way to use Microsoft Azure or any of the cloud services, is just simply taking that critical business data. An exercise we walk our clients through is we say, imagine for a moment your building burned down. You pull up to the office that morning and you're greeted by fire trucks and you're seeing them just toss stuff out the windows that was destroyed. And you think to yourself, what do I need that very day to operate my business? And it's things like accounting files, it's things like databases, it's customer data, it's your CRM, it's your proposals, it's your critical Word and Excel documents. That's what belongs in online data. What doesn't belong up there is every single bit of data, because the reality is trying to run your servers, pull that data down from the cloud, get it spooled up on another piece of equipment. If we put all that online, it's actually going to take us longer to download than it would to actually just back up the data online.